and then maybe they'll try and spring the trap of this boost. Because when you see CTs fighting aggressively for ramp like this, you might not expect that boost to be in play.
Oh, Yakindar, good opening kill into the pistol. Hunter's gone, and now Nico. He was placed in the middle at the start of the round. What has he got in store for G2 in this round? 45 seconds left. Buster is still up there on top of construction. And it comes down to the patience game for Buster. He's still in that position that he started in at the start of this round. The kill has been pulled back, but Nico, he's not going to be looking up on top of construction. Kicker and Buster getting the kills, and they've busted this round open.
25 seconds. That flashbang from Amanek might be key, but Nexus just gonna fight, and Kicker is the one who wins it. Amanek has the bomb, but he's got 4 CTs here to stop him. They're not going to allow him access to this construction site. No tourists allowed here today. Amanek's trying his best, but they're just going to slow down by even more time. And despite that one shot, Kicker's able to trade. We heard before the game, it's their T sides that have been a bit of an issue for them throughout the tournament. Even in their win against Spirit, it was their CT side that carried them through.
Yeah, it certainly was. And in this round, it's a clean round for VP. No issues up against the Glocks. And it does mean that you would like to see a pretty good CT start come in here for VP. You would want to see them get a lot of round wins. Here goes Nico. Jumps up for the knife kill. Can he find anything more? The answer is no. Jim out with a kill on the MP9.
Yeah.
Over on the G2 side of things.
There's still a couple of mollies for G2 too, for Verse Pro too. Those could be key in denying that bomb plant.
Oh, Yakindar, they know he's in sandbags, but they can't deal with him. The smoke up. Yakindar's trying to plant the edge of it, and that's sneaky from Yakindar. And he can just drop back in behind the sandbags, and James has gone unchecked. Limited time. G2 don't have the luxury of clearing their corners, and VP go 3-0 up. They're going to get nades down to 36 and 63 HP on Nico and Jax. They're going to crack things open with a Deagle headshot. Sanji is not going to like that one. He'll feel that tomorrow. And Buster trying to hold on to the B offensive. It's looking good for G2. They're putting pressure onto the defense. Amanek and Nex are hitting shots. And now they're going for the bomb plant.
This is what G2 can do so well. That loose play style, that individual ability to just crack open rounds. It's paid off for them here. Nico mollied out of position though. That's an opener for Yakindar. There's a bit more utility remaining for VP that could bait them into going for this retake.
Yeah, it's all about just using that to force a couple of fights, try and draw the advantages back in favor of VP. And they are burning down Nexa, but he stays alive. The Inferno not enough to engulf him. And the HG not enough for the kill, but Yakindar's AK certainly will be. And now it's all on Amanek. 1 versus 2. Gets the first on the defuses. Jim just sticking it in the smoke. And Amanek, he has to start his spamming. The defuse comes through. Jim steals it through the smoke. And G2, they come close, but no round win. Here on Vertigo, 0-5, and getting a lot of nade damage at the start of these rounds. Walking out in the middle, finally challenging that construction position. As Kicker with 1, but Nexa has cracked open with the reply, and now the B site's under a lot of pressure, and it's Buster. They'll have to step up to the mark. He only gets the 1 kill. Nexa and Nico, they're finding themselves the important kills, and the missed shot from James.
He to go for some counter-aggression. He's trying to clear this corner. Kicker looking for it, but Amanek's there, ready for the fight. In goes Buster. He's trapped out in the open, but Hunter's low on health, so I'm not sure if he wants to force this fight. He's going to look for it, though, and Buster finds him.
Yeah, great stuff there from Buster, using the gap to get the kill onto Hunter. And now Buster has just turned around back into a 3v3 single-handedly. And what is the response from G2? Last round it was the B split. This time they've got to try and figure out a different avenue of approach. And Nexa walks right into Jame, and he will take those kills all day long. It's Nico and Jax, 2 playmaking players, left alone in this 2 versus 3. But Buster has been the bane of their existence, and he will continue to be so. Nico and Jax fall in tandem.
Continue to look good here. A couple of MAC-10s for G2 though. They could have bought AKs, but they want the SMGs for the fast play. Yakindar shuts him down. Quad kill on the ramp, and he was all alone. He had to do it by himself, and my God, did he deliver.
Yakindar, that is incredible. And now it is just Nico left. Yakindar looking for the ace. He's looking for all 5. A filthy lineup, but it's Nico that has stopped the ace from coming in. Yakindar will not find all 5, but he's certainly done enough to put his team on the edge of victory. Making his way up the ramp. And right around the corner is James Alp. He's holding forward, and Nico trying to bait the shot out, but James is so quick. Headshot locked in, but what a beast. Yakindar just mows them down.
Right now, VP has shut them down.
Flash out middle for Jax. He's going to start playing up into construction, getting into the smoke, trying to cause a little bit of pressure onto the Virtus.pro players. And Nexa and Jax, they found kills. Now they run into B, but it's Kickert holding off the bomb. Bomb goes down, but Nexa's quick. He's pushed up. He's found Kickert. Yukindar gets a kill back on Jax, and it is a 2v2. Trying to find any kind of advantage. They've been very solid, VP, at getting these retake attempts back in, and Yukindar has been given more space to play with due to that smoke. He gets closer and closer onto the site. Nico has not given away anything just yet, and now they peek. Nico goes down, so it's on Nexa. On the defuse, Jim taps, but he's right off it again. And Nexa spams through. He finds the double kill, and that's the round needed for G2.
Oh, and he even survives at the end, saving that up for his team.
Clearing all the close corners with the mall. He's limiting the positions they have to focus on once they go into this A side. And Yukindar, he loves the aggression of smoking from his teammate to give him a wider angle to play with. Jax has hit the headshot onto Jim. Hunter's found Yukindar, and this defense is crumbling for Virtus.pro. It's Sanji that's hit the headshot. It's still a 3v3, and G2 haven't been able to get onto the site yet, and there's still utility available here for VP.
Amanek mollied out of position. In comes Kicker for the initial kill. Virtus.pro will start to assemble this retake. They're still a little scared of the flank, but they have a smoke for the short side. They can start to move in.
Nico has got the AWP this time. Jax playing over towards short. Can they work in tandem to pull off this 2v3? Nico is low on 30, so he needs to hit the shot immediately and tapping onto the bomb. Nico's up with one. Now they know exactly where Jax is, but he's hit the quick headshot. He's going back again. Can he get the shot on Buster? The answer's no. VP will win 9 rounds, and G2, they just can't get success.
There's the smokes. That's a real big problem.
Yeah, that definitely puts more pressure on G2 now to try and get back in, make sure this defuse isn't coming through. We can't see what's happening. It will become the spam show. Luckily, no one on it right now for Virtus.pro, and there's no one on it. Finally, they got on to the bomb, but he's off it now immediately. And VP running down G2. They're getting the kills, but onto the defuse, there's just no time. It's not going to work out, and G2 will find themselves 4.
The economy has started to become a problem. That could help G2 salvage 6 rounds at the half. They've got to win this one first with the full-on B play.
Yukindar, he's got the headshot. Buster trying to play in and around the smoke. Amanek's walked past, but he's caught by his teammate's flash. Nico luckily getting the trade kill, making up for his error, but Kickert steps up with a UMP, and that's a weak weapon, but a huge performance.
Close quarters, around the box, and G2 have a bad buy last round of the half.
Oh, Kickert, he's under pressure, and okay, Jax just cracks him right open. Kickert's skull decorates the floors of construction. A hazard, some may say, but Sanji looking to come in and pick up the rest. It hasn't quite worked out here for VP. And G2, they need to salvage a 5th round, but Buster could spoil the party for them, but he's looking the wrong way. And Amanek happily takes that on the MAC-10. It's just GM left alone. AWP versus 4. He's stuck in elevator, and G2, they are looking to close this for the 5th round. I think they desperately needed that. A 10-5 half for Virtus.pro heading into the second half. We'll see if G2 can come back. Nexa is still here, but for how long? As he drops back further into the site. Virtus.pro are going to start running those plays, but once they see no one's A, here comes the rotation from G2. Nexa looking to stay alive, looking to get a kill, and he's got it. He's picked up Buster. He goes forward for a second, and Kickert's out of there. He's going to go for more here, Nexa. Slows it down a bit. That bomb is in the open right now for Virtus.pro, and that's their biggest issue. They've got to reclaim that bomb. And the other issue is Nexa in with a 3K, trying to get 4, but he finally plucked out of the round as Hunter and Nico seal the deal.
Sanji making a move on mid. We're seeing a good bit of mid play from both of these squads. They go for that boost. It's being watched for, but they're just going to walk out. Nico full blind, tucks into safety. Hunter up above, Nico there to help. Sanji finally fighting, but Hunter keeps on going. VP shut down on mid.
Yeah, Nico, very strong position at the sandbags there. Even though they know he's gone down there, it's difficult to flush him out. And Buster and Jim, they pulled the round back, and now it's just Amanek left alone in a 1v2. He's been able to pick Buster out, but now it's the 1v1. Amanek versus Jim. He's got utility for this. Jim looked back in time. He spotted the feet here. Amanek giving away his position, but cannot find Jim, and this could be a smart reposition. There's no way he thinks sandbag, surely at this point. He's got the utility to flush him out, but there's so many other angles he could have gone to. This is so smart from Jim. There's no way AMD checks this, and Jim solo secure himself. B1v1. It's a spray to the backside, and a genius play from Jim.
Oh, AMD just got a little too excited, didn't he, as soon as he saw those feet, Dinko?
Shots landed for AMD, but no kill yet, and Jax has got into the smoke close. Do they expect this position from Jax? I just don't think so. When that smoke starts to fade away, it will reveal multiple opponents. He's only able to get one, but that one kill throws a bit of a spanner in the works here for Virtus Pro. And Hunter, it's his turn to try and step up. He's got his teammate in behind him. Kicker's down, and Hunter on the FAMAS getting the double kill. Yakinda and Jim once again left trying to pull the round back for VP.
AMD still close by, and the shot will connect onto Yakinda. Only Jame remaining. What does he want? The AK in his hands. He's going to have to back away here. VP clearly weren't able to handle. There's a chance that could have gone even better for G2.
Get a little bit of control, though. He's up on construction, and he could wrap into the B site. Nexa, get your gun out. He's caught. He thought Nico would have had that for him, but Nex has just gone down, not expecting Jam to be so deep. And now there's a real play to be made into the B site for VP. Finally, Nico gets over here, but there's much more needed out of him. And he switches out to the AK. We know what he can do with it, but Yakindar on the AWP is taking him out. And it's just Jackson Hunter. 2 versus 4. It may still be 2 Glocks for VP, but they've still got that AWP in Yakindar's hands.
They'll hear these steps towards the A site.
Yeah, Jax knows they're coming up this way, but can he hold on is the question. The A1S is the first, it's clean, he's not been able to get the second, and that opens things up now, but Hunter, 1 versus 2. Sanji, who'd been left over to the B side of the map, has picked up an M4, and Hunter's not ready for this, not ready for Sanji to still be a construction, but he's not got the kill, and now Hunter tries to go over the top, but Sanji plays it well. The kicker is holding for this mid-aggression, but will he be able to deal with 3 players? Luckily, Amanek is the first in, so he gets the info. It's the warning system that there is a player, in fact, holding top of ladder, but Kicker has not moved. He has not missed so far in this map, and well, he's pulling out the utility next to trying to get close. This Deagle, it's another headshot for G2. These Deagles, they're dirt cheap. He will hit the plant now, though. He's just confirmed to his teammates that they need to come over and help him out on this B site. Virtus Pro still a man down, and Nexa still with the M4. Start to move together. A 3-man setup for G2. That's the M4 out of play. Buster taken down by the Deagle of Jackson. It's now just Jim. AWP. G2 look to bounce back, and they've done it. They needed that round. After so much heartbreak, a round goes their way. Gonna try and boost over and look into the site. Nico, he's currently there. I don't know if he'll spot the head of Jim on top, and oh, he will. Nico reacts fast enough, and Jax following up, and he's hungry for a little bit more here. Don't want to send that M4 around the corner. He'll wait, he'll show some restraint, and he'll find himself Buster and Yakindar as a reward. And that'll have to be in the back of the head of VP. They're gonna have to try and go in through short. No one from G2 is watching from there, and Jax with the smart reposition just couldn't get a kill. He played the position well, just couldn't find the jewel out on Kicker, who has looked poised so far. And now VP running up to the site, but through the smoke, Nico finds the bomb, and Buster's down and out. Amanek getting involved as well, and it's Kicker and Jam in the 2v4, just going for the plant. They're gonna run over the top. Nico trying to deny, and he'll do it. No time left for VP, and Jam will fall as well. 12-11 as G2 are just 1 round away from tying up this scoreline. Is what these teams will get if they win this matchup. Elimination if you lose. There's nothing here for the losers. It's all about the winners. And Nexus for the attempted boost. He's going to, get overrun. A nice little bit out there. And Jim hitting the headshot. Now trying to hold on is Nico. He stopped the crossover to construction. But he goes a little bit too wide. And now Hunter's going to have to try and step up. And he's done it. He's fixed his cousin's mistake.
Maybe they're just expecting the slow style, Dinko. Like, they can rotate back in time, and they're here ahead of the game.
Yeah, they're so ready for it. It's predictable. Buster comes in with a kill still. Nexa goes down, but it's still a 4v4. Hunter's trying to get up on top of Nico and go for the boost over the top. It's 1 in from Hunter. Sanji trades it out. Itchy might just be perfect here, and it's denied the plant. Dunk from Nico, and now Buster and Kicker trying to win out the 2v3. 25 seconds to do it. Buster alongside Kicker have been pretty good so far. And this is a big round that they need to win. And Kicker, he's been their hero. Can he win the round? A 1v3 for him. He's picked up 2, but Jax hits the headshot. It's G2 into the lead. And Buster's walking into the B site. There's a player currently at quad, and that is Nexa. So often, so patient. And oh, it's the no-scope. Amanek landed on the Sanji, but gets a little too aggressive and goes down. It's now Yukindar and Jim looking to get into the A site, but Nico's peeked out from elevator, denies the plant as well. And with 10 seconds left, Buster on the other side of the map. It's a locked-in round for G2. It's a headshot onto Nexa, but it's all inconsequential as we find ourselves a 14th round for G2. They're now 2 away from locking in Vertigo.
VP struggling here, and maybe it's time to up the pace.
Well, this is a much faster round out of VP, but Nico is still ready for it. He got slightly connected with that flash. And what has Nico been on in these last couple of rounds? He's up to 25 kills. That feels like it's come out of nowhere. And Nico has been delivering impact, and another one for Nico. He loves these sandbags. They're so strong. It's just really difficult to hit the headshots or even the tags to the body, right? When you're just in and around the geometry of that sandbag.
It's worked well for them so far. Again, the time is ticking and they stay spread.
Oh, Nico, 27 kills now, a 3K in this round. And Nexa, he has a chance again on the B plate, but Hunter might just snatch away the kills before he even gets a chance. There's Yukindar down, now Sanji right into the waiting arms, and Nico snatches it all away for the 4K. Amanek trying to get some info, Yukindar's got up. Amanek has to be ready for this. Yukindar is so close. And Jax, well, they haven't found him. Now they have. They might not like that he's here, though. He's found a double, a 3K, nearly 4 for Jax. But it was all done here as Hunter's in behind. Buster's not ready for this. That's the bomb down. And now it's just Yukindar left alone, spotted by Hunter. And now Yukindar needs the clutch. The 1v4 in total. Although he's a fantastic player, G2 realized they want to close it out here. They do not want to let a round slip here. Nico will eventually start walking into the waiting arms of Yukindar, who has just looked away, and now Nico can close it. 29 kills for VERTIGO are fully leaning into this play. They're going for B, but G2 are going to have so many players ready to deal with this, and Nico's come in behind. He's got the flank up Banana, and he's taking Jim out of the round, and now they have to fight on both fronts over for VERTIGO. Jax is waiting at the top of the boost right now. They're going to go forward, crossing in behind the smoke. At least they haven't dropped another player, but G2 are so ready. They've got so many players. And Nexa towards Dark could just shut it all down. Getting over the top of the boost is Hunter, pushing forward, getting all the kills, and G2 just clean it up. Yet again, G2 are given a chance here to make a full rotation and get everybody in a strong spot. They can just leave that one player in Banana in case things go sour on the initial take from VP. But here they go and holding on. It's Jax, but Sanji coming in with a double kill. The AK has stepped up for them. Nexa peeks out with the MP9. And it's still 3v3 and no bomb plant yet for VP. And look at the mid play for Nico. He started in Banana, but he's finished here. And he's got himself an AK. Oh, they're not looking for it. If you're a spot yet, but Nico is ready. He peeks around the corner, but it's Buster that's won the duel. And now Amanek and Nexa. 2v2. Buster following up, and now Amanek alone. 1v2 walking back in with the ult. He knows he has to flush Buster out, but there's player out to the right. Oh, Amanek, that is huge. A good double kill. And G2, they will be up to 3 thanks to Amanek's quick shift, taking both players down. Much faster. They're going to explode onto Nico. This was something that shut them down when they were playing against Navi, was this sort of smoke that Nico's just dropped, but it wasn't perfect, and the kills have come in. Buster and Yukindar are finding picks. And G2 now in this 3v4 retake. The nade goes up on top of Jim, but doesn't bring him down. I don't know how he's alive. 1 HP right now for Jim. Still standing. And G2 start to gather up for the retake approach. Amanek the front man with the AWP, and Jax coming in Banana. It's currently Sanji holding that.
Oh, nice shot with the Galil. Not the premium rifle, but again, not a problem for Sanji. He works with what he's given, and he makes the most of it. No real way for G2 to win from this point. They're sticking around. Hunter has continued his fine form. Another kill. Amanek gets a second one on the exit, so bit more costly than VP would have wanted. Jame is far enough away from the bomb so that he survives. Nico is alone here with the MP9, so it's good that he softened up the players, but he's got to do a hell of a lot on the hold. Good headshot initially. Nico trying to see if he can reposition. VERTIGO trying to flush him out. They've kept him here. That molly behind means they know he has to be up close, but the MP9 could be deadly. It's going to shred them. So close to a triple kill, but James just about trades.
Great stuff from Nico. Has put them in the 2v2, and look at the setup right now for G2. You've got Amanek playing in under Porch. Nexa over playing near him. Have to try and step up on this hold, and they're going to walk right into Amanek's AWP. Nexa's just backing him up and watching that balcony walk out with James, and that is going to be death surely for James. So fast on the headshot from Nexa.
And G2 are sticking with this 3B stack,
Whoa.
even going for info.
Yeah, Nico gets flashed in, but no one playing close call, and Nico will still hold his position. They walk into him. They knew what because of the flash and the run around the corner. Nico would be standing in that position, but that molly coming in, the smokes are up in their face as well. Utility being saved by G2. There's 13 seconds left. The molly into pull as well. Next is still at the back of the site. That's a kill on Yukindar. There's 7 seconds left. They have to start planting the bomb. They need to get on the plant, and it's not going to happen. Yukindar not getting forward. Everybody crawling across the floor for Virtus Pro, and it's 6-1 for G2. This looks like a quicker play on the cards for VP, setting up utility into the A site. Smoke for Arch, one out for Long Library. This could be quick. This could be exciting for VP, and Jax is holding default. He's got Buster. Can he find a little bit more? Jax on to the second kill. Yukindar has pushed up close Library. Player on the other side of that smoke, and now 2 players inside of the bomb site. Yukindar suddenly sparking into action, but can he get the second kill? The answer is quickly no, so it's on Jim again. We've seen him clutch from this position before. Can he do it again? A second picked up for him, and now it's Hunter and Nexa that stand in front of Jim. He'll take his time. Smoke up at Long, and now that separates Hunter from his teammate, and Jim gets the info on the shoulder peak. For once, there's time for him to play with here for VP. He's going to draw back into Porch, but the walk around from Nexa, he walks right into Jim. They don't give him the fights. Looking to create a little bit of chaos, and G2 have been thriving in that chaos as well. Jax, he's up on top of the balcony. Buster clearing out the archway and getting close up to Library. Smokes it down, flashes out, and Sanji clears the pit, but Hunter from the site with the kill. Now they're going to be focusing on him. That frees up Jax, and they're getting kills here. G2 shut it down again. Hunter will be out Long, and Jax playing from the side itself. They like to double stack that, but look at the banana control. G2 don't let them have too much to play with too often, and Hunter and Jax, they don't even need the reinforcements yet. Finally, Jam and Kicker will get a couple of kills back, and it's a 2v2. Bomb getting planted on default, but his team is long away. It's Jam still in second mid, so Nexa knows he's got the 1v1 fight, and now Jam has to run for it. He has to get into the apartments, and Nex is going to be tapping the bomb, trying to pull him into the open. Jam's still too far away. He's going to peek into middle, and Amanek, he's going to fall. Jam still has a chance to win out this round. Now Molotov lands in his position, but he gets away from it. Nexa taps the bomb again, but Jam is so ready for that. Shoulder peeks, pulls him into his crosshair, but Nexa, he takes the fight. You tease him, he'll hit the headshot.
He has tried to be unpredictable with the AWP. This time he's playing Long, but blinded early, and now they know exactly where that AWP is.
Well, they're going to be running down with multiple players. Amanek out with one. Can he get a second one here? Amanek always overrun. Kickered in with a headshot, and Jax just goes into the smoke, but Sanji, he's ready for it. 25 seconds left, and it's going to be the play from Hunter out Archway that might just throw a little bit of a curveball. The patience from Sanji with the headshot onto Jax. Nexus come in. Big from Nexa. That's a good double kill. And now the bomb plant starts to come through for Virtus Pro. They secure the plant. Utility starting to be used up, but Buster, he's just going to smoke off Moto. And that will isolate Nico from his teammates. So Nico has a little bit more work to do. Sanji playing from balcony has a good position, and they can sandwich Nico between them. Nexus still useless out behind that smoke, and Buster's hit the headshot. All on Nexa. He might have been able to find a good 2K in this round, but winning it, he would have to double up. And the time is ticking. Nexus hit the headshot onto Sanji. Looking for the second. Nexus got it. And can he get onto the defuse? He can. And Virtus Pro, they may come close, but it's impossible for them to find a round win. Doing whatever he wants to now, watching down banana. Here comes the play from Virtus Pro, and yeah, this is what he wants to do, Hawk. He wants to try and shut down all the VP players, and he's been overrun. Maybe he's not allowed to do what he wants to do. It's Nexa at the back of the site.
Flash from Hunter at the ready. This is going to set up his teammate. Sanji blinded, but Nexa doesn't get that clear line of sight, and Hunter's been dealt with in the meantime.
Oh, Nexa tries to peek out, but Jim just decapitates him, and finally, with what was a pretty shoddy buy, Virtus Pro find a round win. So this round is very important for Virtus Pro. We got 2 players at the bottom of Banana, 3 gathering in the apartments. Amanek looking away from the flashes, and Jax, he's tested first. Here comes the chimney flashes. Amanek here as it turns around. The kill on to Sanji. Good first 2 picks here for G2, and Virtus Pro immediately having to slow this one down.
They've still got to land some shots to get them into a bomb site.
And Nico playing through coffins. He was that second rotated player. And his head has appeared around the corner, and he just swings out. That's a Ferrari peak and a half, and Nico coming in with a follow-ups just cleans it up. Oh, that is beautiful from Nico. It's horrible for Virtus Pro.
There are 3 CTs waiting for them.
Yeah, G2 just always seem to have enough players to deal with these attacks from Virtus Pro. Great calling game here from Nexa. Great step up from Hunter as well. Gonna drop down into the AWP of Jim, but Yukindo's been spotted, and Nico just transitioning through the smokes, and Nex is gonna find his head. It's just Sanji left alone. He's got a lot to do here, and well, he found 1 headshot. Nico trying to get rid of him, and Sanji under so much pressure. G2 look to move through to the playoffs by eliminating Virtus Pro. Let's see if they can do it after the break. And Incendiary here on Sanji. Over on VERTIGO, the retakes were quite good, so I do have faith that they can still stand a chance into this pistol round. Nico's looking to try and hold off this banana retake attempt, and he's found 1 onto Kicker. He'll go out for a second if possible, and now dropping back. Oh, he's blinded. This is so awkward. Finally, he's taken out by Jim, but a 4v4 still ensues, Hawker. Here comes the utility.
Here it comes. Molly into triple, forces Jax out into the open. He's going to be run down, or is he? Jax stands strong. Quick double kill, and Yukindo's the man with the kit. He's got to get on the bomb, but he's been dealt with. G2 up to 14, and this one looks like it is all but over. It's not looking like they'll be in it much longer. They are going to rotate over in time, though. Yukindo's nade does a good bit of damage. In goes Amanek, but he's been dealt with early.
Yeah, Amanek, oh, Buster, okay. He's going back for a 3K, but Hunter stepped up. A double from him. Sanji coming in with a wallbang as well. And VP actually have the man advantage here. They're going for the boost over the top of the smoke as well. And Kicker, can he find Nexa? Oh, he's done damage, but no kill. Nexa drops him. And G2, they may be damaged up, but it's still Nico and Nexa versus the Deagle of Sanji and the MP9 of Jim. Nico taking damage through the smoke. He's down to 6 HP. And this is looking good for a chance for VP back into this. No kit, so the time is certainly a factor. Nico goes down, and it's all on Nexa from the back of the site. He's trying to get the map point here, trying to get them series point, and Nexa holds on, but he cannot get it. Jim in with the headshot. Sanji's on the defuse. He's holding it. It's going to be close, but Sanji, right down to the seconds, has he got it? He has, and 3 rounds locked in for VP. Certainly not all bad for VP, but certainly not pretty right now for them. Amanek back on the MAC-10, G2 back on the buy. They're going to run it straight into the A site, and Sanji's got to deliver from the back of the site itself. Yukindo is stepping up, and it's a quick round here. VP mow them down. Yeah, they smoked off short, they double flashed, and there's a smoke for Arch and Library coming in. Alongside Moto, full-on execute, trying to isolate a lot of these fights. And Jam is under so much pressure. Amanek is chasing him down with a Khalil. He will get his kill. I thought Sanji might have helped him, but he does get the kill in reply pretty shortly after. And Nexa hits a headshot, but it's still looking okay for VP. They're still getting kills, and now it's a 2v2. Make it a 2v1. It's Nexa alone, the in-game leader, up against Sanji and Yukindo. And Sanji has dropped back into pit. Yukindo will be playing in front of Library. And Nexa has been fantastic in the clutches. We've already seen him here on Inferno landing some nutty clutches and shots, but this time not to be. Wasn't checking pit, and Sanji with the headshot. Although he has been damaged, no kill for either side. Smoke in from Virtus Pro up to the apartments, but Hunter's not going to respect it. He bounces out with a flash of his teammate. It's Kicker that's found 1. He's in the pit. They're distracted by the site fight, and Kicker is having a great time in pit right now. The bomb's down there, but Hunter headshots him, looks out to the right side, and suddenly G2, they've got the man advantage.
So important that Hunter gets those kills because no one else was really ready to commit to the bomb site that quickly. Nico was a bit further back. They might try and push that smoke. Yukindo spamming through it, but Nico decides to go for the safe plant. There's no way they can stop it.
Yeah, Yukindo is low in HP as well. He's on 41, and Buster has an AWP for this retake. So this is definitely looking difficult for Virtus Pro. But as it stands, they've just got to go for round wins. It's a molly into the site. It's not quite extended to Hunter just yet. Eventually it will. It's burning him down. He's 20 HP, but he survives. And Yakindar trying to move forward. Buster's found his first pick. And Yakindar just waiting for Nico to come around the corner. And that is not what Yakindar was hoping for. A headshot from Nico, and Buster has no other option but to run away with the AWP. And Nico is hot in his heels. He's following in behind him. I don't think he'll quite get to him, though, as Buster is around the corner, saving at the tree. It will certainly have to be for Buster. He's got the M4. He's being forced out of his position. Smoke onto it. Flash out from CT and Nexa. He's run forward into pool. Hunter is over the top. In the site, the time is starting to tick here. 20 seconds, bomb down for G2. Enough players over here for VP to make this uncomfortable. Hunter going in, another kill for him, but so much more to find. There's 2 players, but he's got the chance to go for the plant here, though. That does make it difficult, but the smoke is up, the itchy's in, and Hunter goes down.
Counter molly already deployed. That's going to buy even more time for the rotate. Yakindar, the first man arriving, and that will be 4 CTs ready at the A-bomb site.
Oh, Jax, he's in the site. Kicker, he's unchecked in the corner. Good headshot for him. Can he get a second? The answer is no. And G2, they've done a good job, but they still have to get rid of Jim inside of the pit. They don't even know he's here. Sneaky from Jim. He found another one. And now he's just hiding in behind the pit. Nico wants to creep over the top. He's still worried about that long play, but Jim's days are numbered, and he is out of there. Yakindar and Buster up against Hunter and Nico, and they have been looking crisp so far in this series. Nico's in pit. There's the shot in the AWP. Nico's looking to try and take over Hunter or just equalize him on the scoreboard. And Buster will go down, and Nico has done it. 25 kills coming.